Welcome back to Cover to Cover. During this time of isolation, during this time of being off from work or a decreased time at work, we might be looking for things to fill our time instead of just watching the endless stream of news and events that we see coming our way. And today I want to kind of look at the book that has been very influential in my life because it is a collection of books that have been influential in my life. I want to recommend today C.S. Lewis's collection, the complete C.S. Lewis collection, the signature classics of C.S. Lewis. It would be very difficult for me to overstate C.S. Lewis's impact on the way I think, the way I read, and just his whole thought process is extremely valuable to me. Not just the main work, Mere Christianity, which is a titanic work, and I don't think will be overshadowed anytime soon, but some of his other books that he's read that are deeply, deeply impactful to me that I think other Christians should read too. If you look here, it's not just Mere Christianity like I mentioned before, which is, again, a very popular work in Christianity. I think everybody should have to read this, by the way. But the Screwtape Letters is very impactful to me to show how demonic influence and how the works of Satan would want to derail and influence the life of believers. And it's told through an incredibly creative and whimsical way of reading that will be just as impactful for a high school student as it would be for a senior adult reading this. I've read the Screwtape Letters I don't know how many times, and it is that good every single time. It's one of the books that you pick it up and you read it again, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, and something new grabs a hold of you like it never has before, and you wonder, how in the world did I miss this the first time? Highly, highly recommend, if you've read Mere Christianity, to read the Screwtape Letters. Even if you haven't read Mere Christianity, pick up the Screwtape Letters. You're not going to be disappointed. It's not a long book, but and it's not an incredibly dense book either, but it's fantastic. You need to read it. You will absolutely love it. Another one that I think is tremendous is C.S. Lewis's work called A Grief Observed, which is after his wife passed away. He went into, obviously, a period of grief and a period of mourning, and he journaled through and thought through the feelings he was having during that time of loss and pinned it down, and it is a treasure trove for anybody who's experiencing grief or pain or loneliness, how to process those things through a Christian lens. It's not heavy-handed with a lot of cliches and things. It's not a Hallmark greeting card kind of a book. It's real, it's raw, and it's worth your time. It's not long at all. It's probably about 100 pages. Easy to read, but boy, it hits you right in the feels, and it's good stuff. Another one, The Problem of Pain, where he deals with why is there evil in the world and how do we make sense of it as believers? How do we make sense of the fact that there's evil in our world and the fact that God is all loving? Why doesn't God step in? And why doesn't God immediately eradicate all evil? There's other ones in here that are fantastic, but I'm going to let you discover those on your own. Needless to say, if you're looking for 7-in-1, I believe it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 7-in-1. If you're looking for a great, great set of books in one binding, this one's a good one. Again, it's the complete C.S. Lewis signature classics. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Trust me, you will not want to put it down. They're that good. Pick it up, read it, come to me, talk about it. I'd love to hear what you have learned and how you've grown because of this book. By the way, read anything you can get your hands on by C.S. Lewis. It'll be worth your time. All right, we'll see you next time. This has been Cover to Cover.